Chase, it is a Monday that happens to be casual, and grab an umbrella. There's a risk of rain.
Oh no!
It's
Oh,
returned.
you mean on the for the video game? Oh, okay.
Somehow the risk of rain is returned. I don't know how, but
Some say never left.
Palpatine. Chase,
Oh,
you
I
have
think you mean what's his name? Skeeve or
who?
Palpatine. What's like his real name?
Oh, Sheev Palpatine.
Sheev.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sheev. You got Sheeved. All right, Chase, you have played a good amount of Risk of Rain. You and I have played together a good amount of Risk of Rain too.
Sure.
I have played very little of Risk of Rain Returns and even less of Risk of Rain.
I've played none of Risk of Rain Returns, so you're the expert now.
Look at me. I am the expert now. I don't know if this is any different than what you're accustomed to when you start one of these.
The screen already is completely different from what I remember in Risk of Rain.
There's rules that we can change here, and there are different colored skins for the classes. I don't know if that's a new thing or not.
I think that's new. I think that was a new feature they put into 2 at some point. And because like the last time we played 2 on a stream, that was something that was new to me.
Okay. Well, we're gonna see if we can unlock some classes. Johnny and I have tried to play this while we were in an intoxicated state, and things did not go well for us. But I think my early take on this is I probably prefer 2 at this point in time.
Yeah, I think that's fair. We've talked about this on the show, but we'll just reiterate it now. I loved 1 when it came out. I played it on my Vita. I played it on my Switch. I thought this was just one of the best roguelikes you could play.
Sure.
And when 2 came out, I liked 2, and I appreciated that they tried something different from 1. Like, hey, we went to 3D instead of it being just 2D like this. But at some point, I got used to 2. It had some problems for me. Like
Sure.
One of the big things was that it was just hard to navigate sometimes, especially to find the portal to get out of a level and into the next one. Whereas here with 2D, it felt like the levels were much easier to navigate and you could figure out where things went. But when I first started playing 2, I was like, man, it's really hard to find these portals sometimes, and I just felt like I was wasting a bunch of time. Where time is very much
critical,
an important factor in this game because it keeps getting harder with every second that goes on the clock. But then eventually I played enough of Risk of Rain 2, and I played some with you, and I just got more used to it that I went like, oh, actually this is pretty great. I think I like this. And they made some improvements. Like one of the the navigation features that I had trouble with before, they made the portals a little bit easier to find. They added more particle effects to things, so it made it less of a problem. The issues that I had with it when I first started playing it. And now, yeah, I think I'm kind of with you. I've tried to go back to Risk of Rain 1 at some points and went,
yeah, man,
I like it. I still think it's a really good game, but
yeah, dude,
2 might be better.
I think 2's better. I certainly. Oh God, he can fit up there. I was like, oh, I was cheese this guy again. It's fine. It's cool. Like, I respect it, and I think it's neat that they're trying to go back to this format for people to really test and see. But I wanted to check it out with you tonight because it's a game that came out this year. I feel there's an importance for us to do that, but at the same time, I'm like, I'd just rather play Risk of Rain 2 with you.
Yeah, I get that. Like, this is a fun knowledge mission. Also, that Risk of Rain 2 didn't come out in 2023. This did, so this is a little bit homework.
Yeah, which I gotta tell you, man, it's been a minute since we've had a chance to talk about shit on the show.
Yeah,
I have found some late in the year gems, and having a lot of fun playing some games.
We've had a lot of streams where we've talked about it, but I haven't gotten to talk about Persona 5.
Yeah,
Tactica
where are you at on that?
The show yet?
You were kind of on the fence whenever we last talked.
Yeah, and I haven't gotten to play much more since then because when I went home this weekend, there just wasn't a whole lot of time to play
Sure.
games, unfortunately. So I don't have many more thoughts from what I have. In fact, you're further ahead of it than I am at this point. Um, but I hope to play some more of that and have some more fully featured thoughts. But I think that game is okay.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine.
I
I'll tell
found
you what
another
really scared
tactics
me,
game that's I've been
Oh.
playing more of.
Okay, what do you got?
I'll finish your thought. I can come back to mine.
I was going to say the thing that really scares me is a new season of Destiny starts tomorrow.
Yeah, I was going to actually talk to you tonight about the news that dropped today and see how you're feeling.
I mean, the news that dropped today is news we've already known for a long time. It's just now being officially admitted by Bungie. Like, yes, absolutely, the final shape is delayed, which
Yeah.
we knew. But what we didn't know, Joe Blackburn did another one of his kind of, hey, let's chat a little bit.
Yeah.
And he told us about some of the stuff that they're going to be doing in kind of that downtime while we wait for the final shape, which is getting delayed. And it sounds like they're going to have some more content. We'll see exactly what that means, and they'll have more to show. But yeah, I don't know. Bungie's still in a weird spot, and we need to see some more stuff. But I'm interested in seeing what this new season is going to be about.
For sure.
So what's this tactics game you've been playing?
Shadow Gambit.
Okay.
This is from Me. They just announced a closure. They've done Shadow Tactics. They've done Desperado 3. Like they're kind of they are the runners of that genre, in my opinion.
Yeah.
This is it's a game that there's no like grid or cover system like you would have in I guess XCOM at this point in time.
Sure.
But it is such a fascinating approach to the genre and some of these tools that in a stealth tactics game. Like there's a character that has a fucking cannon and they can just pick up bodies you kill and launch them into hiding, but also they can be used to like just take out other enemies with, which is a fucking riot. It's very cool. Also, where is this goddamn portal?
I don't know. You really need to like get to the corners of the map. Try going up.
Okay.
You haven't gone all the way up this structure yet.
Okay.
But yeah, like you're starting to get some stronger enemies now. And I'm like, this is not good, Bobby. I don't think you're getting out of the first level.
No, probably not. But that's the risk of rain.
Yes, that is the rain we risk.
So anyway, it's been.
There's your portal, and then you can afford this big thing.
Give me the monies.
Ooh,
A uke.
That's such a great one.
What's it do?
You get chain lightning on your attacks.
Oh, okay. Oh shit.
Candies for daddies, not for little babies.
What do we got here? Just Johnny. Oops, all Johnny.
I was almost excited, and then
I'm risking the rain.
You are indeed. Johnny, how's your night been so far? Well, okay.
And a jiggy.
That's better than Johnny for sure.
God damn. This game's spicy.
Yeah.
Dead.
Oh, yeah. Super spicy. Yeah. Hey, you. I know we were just chatting, but you spent a lot of time not finding the portal.
I'll do better.
So I'm sure you will. Tell me more about the tactics game.
So yeah, it's got a lot of supernatural elements to it, and you have like one main character. But what's really cool is so far, like you find the bones of fallen pirates on these missions, and you bring them back to your boat, which is alive. And if you have enough, like you're finding currency and stuff in the world, in the spiritual essence, but it's black pearls that you use to resurrect your crew. And they do a really good job of like saying you should have one of each one of these types on your crew at all times when you're going out. One of the things that I think is really fascinating is there's a character that's much stronger than my other characters, and they can like pick up bodies that you've made made dead and hide them for you much faster, which is cool. They also have this really neat totem that they can use to basically put anywhere on the map and immediately recall to that location.
Okay.
But what's awesome about that is, god damn it, you can actually attach it to people. And so if there's a guard or somebody who's moving in and out of a vision cone, you can take that item, throw it to them, and when they leave the line of sight of other people, teleport to them and instantly kill them. It's really, really cool.
Nice.
But it's also a hidden trap. So if somebody walks through it, you can just teleport to it, and as you do that, you just murk them. It's fucking awesome how they do it. I'm blown away by it. Like, it's been one of the coolest one of those games I've played.
Go to the left.
Okay.
I don't think your portal's on this right side at this point. Yeah, Jiggy, we were talking about that a little bit early on. So this is Risk of Rain Returns, and so far, I think once you've actually gotten into the game, this is starting to feel very similar to Risk of Rain. The early menu felt very different from the original Risk of Rain to me. It's they say it has this kind of updated art style. I guess it's different. It feels maybe like a little bit more zoomed out and a little bit more detailed than.
I think people are small in it for sure.
Yeah.
It's got a really good, like, the vibe of this game is so cool. Like the soundtrack, the aesthetic. I think it's all awesome.
It is kind of weird that this. I guess it makes some sense, but this feels like a demake of Risk of Rain 2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which, is
it's very, very true.
So it's a very odd way of thinking about this thing, but that is kind of true. Just with some of the
No.
Yeah, we got it done early. I like it. We'll let Bobby skate around here for a little bit longer. But 1 through 6 though, Jiggy, if you want to give me a number, I'll get that ready while we go. Yeah, it's got Risk of Rain 2 feels like it had a slightly different vibe from Risk of Rain.
Acid
and
jazz.
This game feels like it's got that same kind of vibe from Risk of Rain 2, at least from an aesthetic standpoint.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Monster Tooth, heal after kills. Now that's the good stuff.
Useful one, yeah.
Jiggy, Johnny, how's your nights going, friends?
Oh, Jiggy, you just did me the biggest solid. I love it. Love it. How is Front Mission 4?
Yeah.
So Jiggy said he's been playing, and I caught a tiny bit of that stream. So I wonder.
Do you wish you liked Front Mission?
I do. Not every day, but many days I think about how I wish I liked Front Mission, because I think it would be a thing I would play a lot of if I enjoyed it.
Totally.
But unfortunately, they made a bad game.
Damn. Got him.
Oh, are those things healing?
Yeah. Not good. All right, there's no portal so far.
You said the plot turned into 3 kings. Do you mean like three kingdoms? Like Romance of the Three Kingdoms?
Oh,
or
no.
Are we talking about like Crusader Kings or something? Because I like a good.
You like all those things.
At this point.
He's speaking your love language. Mechas,
Yeah.
3 kingdoms. Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean there literally is a Gundam show that is
About that?
turning the 3 Kingdoms characters into, or like
Hot
real
damn.
life people into Gundams. The only problem is they are cartoony. Like yes, it's like a whole anime, but they are cartoony in a way where it's more like Saturday Morning Kids cartoon and less like this is the cool Gundam. Like the Gundams are like sentient people talking. It's kind of like a Transformers there, but they're also super deformed.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite, but it is cool that there is a Cao Cao Gundam.
Yeah, somebody's doing it.
Yes. That is kind of cool.
All right. Damn, dude. I don't know where this fucking portal is. I'm having a real hell of a time finding this thing.
Yeah.
And time is not on my side here. Damn it.
Time is never on your side. So you're back where you started.
Back to the fucking beginning. We'll go to the right again.
Yeah. I do think it's interesting, like seeing some of these, like what's right under you right now. I don't know how you get under there, but just
I know.
the
Like
hint
over there,
that something might be there is
little
is kinda
tease.
cool.
Yeah, man. And I
And
can't
there
get down
might even
here,
be a way to
right?
get there.
What the hell?
Not that I know of. That's your
Oh, okay.
activated ability that you got, that lantern. I think it it just does area of effect damage when things are in there.
God damn. Get off me. I don't know if this is going to go any other direction for us, but
Well, but you got a lot of money. You can buy something. Go
Mhm.
buy one of these random things.
hurt enemies by falling. Okay.
Sure. Yeah, nothing here on this right side. It has
Yeah.
to be somewhere on the left side.
I feel like I went all the way to the corner.
Yeah. There was that thing that went way up, and you did go up, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
How could you? How could you know in this economy, Chase? We told you there was a risk of rain. What else do you want from us?
It's true. You know, where we are, there's starting to become a risk of snow.
It's big time, right here in the Midwest.
You know,
It's getting chilly out there. I love it.
it really is. I've got some antifreeze that needs to get here so I can
Oh,
fill
damn.
my sprinkler system with it, because I don't want those pipes freezing.
No, that would not be good. All right, there's nothing up there. We passed that.
Try
just-
try
yeah?
going down into that, like
In here?
fall down into
Okay.
that, and
Oh shit.
yeah, you gotta.
There we go.
There you go. Maybe something here. Nope, but it does get you a thing.
Leeching seed.
Attacking enemies heals you. That's really good. It's gonna be
Love it.
something for you.
Okay, I can't go down there.
Nope.
I've been up there. There's another spot over here I think I didn't go in. That was like a cave. Double check. Damn, get away.
Okay,
At least
you've
I'm-
been here. You open that box, so
Yeah.
I think you have been all the way here.
Yeah, there's
You try going up again. Like maybe there's
Okay.
something far away on the left that you didn't see up top.
yeah, good call. But I feel like I've been on
I-
corner
yeah.
to corner.
Turns out this is now the game where they need a
I
little
know.
bit more
No
information
kidding.
about where to go next.
I can maybe jump up here. Can't get there. Okay.
Okay.
I did go up here.
Yeah. You did go up there? Okay.
Hmm. It's just
Okay,
kind of a
yeah,
dead
In
end.
there.
Okay. Maybe I haven't gone all the way up here.
Could be. Open that box. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Damn, we got some trivia going on too. Okay, you open that box above that too.
Mhm.
So you keep going left.
I
Gotta
don't
be
know.
something somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a cool box.
There we
How
go.
about that? There's your portal. Equipment have a chance to have a double effect. That's very cool.
Yeah.
You want to go to that boss and then drop the lantern on him. There
Okay.
you go.
Nice.
That's doing some good work there.
Hell yeah. We'll get to that question in just a second.
Yeah, we got a question. We got an anime. We got lots of stuff going.
We're high demand tonight.
Fuck!
Okay. Well, now we got a perfect time to do these things.
Let me grab
Yeah. Why don't you grab your? Let's do trivia first, and then I've got the anime pulled up and ready to go.
All right, Chase. You know the rules. You don't get to answer unless anybody out there can't.
Yep.
I think we've asked this one. I think so. I'll put it on the side here. Let me double check. Okay, we'll use this one here. Okay, first question for chat out there, no cheating, is what is the name of the main antagonist and final boss of Altered Beast?
Oh, jeez. I don't think I know this one.
It's a good one, right?
I've seen it. I don't know. Bobby, another thing I would like you to do for this next run is turn it down to drizzle from Brainstorm.
Turn it down to drizzle.
Yeah,
for
Brainstorm is
drizzle.
Is like the normal difficulty, which I find to be a little too difficult. Like, well, I think it helps to go down to drizzle.
That's down here in the difficulty, right? Drizzle there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm ashamed I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, I don't either.
That's going to be Neff. Neff.
I don't know anything about that.
There's a chance to redeem yourself, though. There's a chance still. There's still one.
I like being redeemed.
What victory message is given to the player, duo, or squad that wins a round of Player Unknown's Battlegrounds? Let's see if Johnny gets this one.
I don't know. Johnny doesn't finish video games, so I don't know if he's ever finished a round of.
Damn. Got him. Got him. Okay, we're going to start this run, and I'll answer your anime question while running.
Yeah,
Chicken dinner.
I think Johnny might be a winner.
Winner. Chicken dinner.
Yes,
there it is.
Absolutely.
We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Speaking of getting them,
damn.
You want to get some anime?
Yeah, because I've been watching more anime than you.
It's not true. I've watched just as much anime as you. However recent.
You hear that? I've made it. I've matched them, folks.
Yes. We'll get into that in a second here.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have to do this slightly delicately.
Okay.
But I think we can get there.
Slightly
Johnny,
delicate, he says.
Yeah, Johnny, you're fine for now, but we will have to find a time where Johnny gets off this stream for a bit. But for now, he can stay.
Okay. This is something that he should have been watching. I'm taking it.
He currently is watching. Yes. Bobby, your anime this week is Aim for the Top Gunbuster.
Aim for the Top Gunbuster.
Aim for the Top Gunbuster. That is your anime.
Is it Aim for the Top, comma, Gunbuster?
Aim for the Top, exclamation point, Gunbuster. Gunbuster is one word.
Okay. Aim to the Top Gunbuster is about a traveling circus in the 50s.
Sure.
And they were competing at the time with multiple other traveling circuses in the area. And they had all these rivals. But they found this one person along the way that had a supernatural ability to essentially teleport. And what they would do is they trained them to be somebody that was a trapeze artist that would go through a cannon. Sure. But the ability to do this was just them teleporting. Pretty fucking cool. But they made it all the way around. Like, think of like a prestige level of competitiveness between these traveling circus. Mm-hmm. Like, how do they do these tricks? How do they do this? Like, this is unheard of, unmatched. And the act became Gunbuster. That was what they called it. And so Aim for the Top was how they proceeded to make it in the circuit to become the #1 circus.
That sounds great. I like this anime idea you've got going on here.
See? Pretty good, right?
It's not correct. It's not remotely correct.
Damn it.
But it is in there. Okay, Johnny, before I read out what happens here, because let me read this for a little bit and let's see if it's actually spoiled anything that you've seen so far. Because maybe I'll just read it.
Johnny says, I appreciate Bobby's ability to yes and these. But Jiggy, I did watch Scott Pilgrim and fucking adored it. I loved it so much.
Yeah. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. Johnny, you are fine to stay. This summary has not gotten into anything that you haven't gotten into, so we'll be good. All right, Bobby.
Yes.
Aim for the top gunbuster. In the near future, humanity has taken its first steps towards journeying into the far reaches of the galaxy. Upon doing so, they discover a huge race of insectoid aliens known as space monsters. The name's not very good. It's not.
Oh, wow.
Not the most original name there. These aliens seem dedicated to the eradication of mankind as they near closer and closer to discovering Earth. In response, humanity develops giant fighting robots piloted
Gundam.
by hand-picked youth from around the world.
Damn
Shortly
youth.
after the discovery of the aliens, Noriko Takaya, the daughter of a famous deceased space captain, enters a training school despite her questionable talents as a pilot. There, she meets her polar opposite, the beautiful and talented Kazumi Amano, and is unexpectedly made to work together with her as they attempt to overcome the trauma of war as well as their own emotions. Bobby, this is one of the best anime I've ever seen.
Really?
It is one of the few 10 out of 10 animes that I have
On the list? Okay.
on my personal list. Yeah. It's so good. It's so good. It's
Is it still going?
No. It
Okay.
was a very short series. It was a six episode OVA, original video animation. It looks so fucking good.
That's awesome.
It was made before Neon Genesis Evangelion, but it was made by that team.
Okay.
It's so fucking good.
Awesome.
It's really just one of the best. So Johnny is currently watching it now, slowly as
We know how this goes.
as goes for Johnny. But he's I think Johnny's 3 episodes into it, so halfway done. We're feeling good about it. And the start of Gunbuster really good. The ending of Gunbuster, like the back half of Gunbuster, is so fucking good. I cannot wait for him to keep watching and seeing what's going on with that.
That's awesome.
It's one of my favorites. It does have a sequel called Die Buster. Die Buster's not nearly as good. It's fine. It's kind of whatever. But Gunbuster on its own is just one of the best anime ever made.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's so good. Anyway, yeah,
That's awesome.
I have 4 10 out of 10 animes here, and one of them is Gunbuster. So
Have we had another one that was, right?
yeah, I'm trying to figure out which one we did. We might have done The Night is Short, Walk On Girl.
We
Maybe.
definitely did that one.
I don't think we did Ping Pong the animation. That one seems a little obvious. I might have left that one
Yeah.
off the list. Although that's a really good fucking anime too. And A Place Further Than the Universe, which I think we might have also done here at some point. I really like that anime. It's probably the least deserving of the 10 out of
Sure.
the other 4 the other 3 that I've got there. But I had a really good time with that.
Nice.
Cowboy Bebop, fantastic anime, is a 9, not a
Ooh.
10, not a 10 for me.
What keeps it from being a 10?
I think it's got a couple of episodes that aren't as good. I think the movie is good, but it just feels a little disconnected sometimes. And I'm having a great time with it, I've always have a great time with it, but it's just not. It's just kind of missing something that
Sure.
keeps it from quite being a 10 for me. I totally understand that it's a 10 for a lot of other people, but for me, hey,
That's
sounds
fair.
good. Evangelion's a 9. Like I love Ava. Ava's one of my favorite things ever, but I think it's a 9. I think there's a little too much bullshit in there sometimes. That gets a 9. Still a respectable score.
Very in this economy.
Yeah. Bye, Johnny. Thanks for hanging out for a bit.
Later,
Appreciate it.
Johnny.
He's probably off to watch Gunbuster episode 4.
Good for
that's
him.
probably what he's doing.
Good for him.
That's absolutely not what he's doing, but I hope. beyond my wildest dreams if that man watched episode 4. So then I could rewatch episode 4 and talk to him about it.
There we go. Made it.
But yeah, speaking of anime, Scott Pilgrim, we were talking about that.
You
have watched all of Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. That's the
yes.
That's the name, right?
Yep.
And now, as of this weekend, I didn't get to play a whole lot of games, but I did have a good amount of time to watch some stuff on my laptop. And
nice.
I would think I was 2 episodes in, and I think I watched like 1 episode one night and then 5 episodes the next night.
Hell yeah. The back half gets really, really good.
Yeah, I finished off that thing relatively quickly. You're a huge Scott Pilgrim fan, just in general. Yes?
Big time. Yes.
You've read the comics.
Yep.
Obviously, you're a big fan of the movie as well.
I would say it's a top 3 movie of all time for me.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen the movie. I enjoy the movie. I haven't read the comic book, but I'm sure it's fine. I've heard people talk about the comic and kind of what makes it different from the movie. I think the anime is interesting. Like it's really pretty to look at. Obviously, it's got some really nice animation. That studio with Science.
That's the sequence at the movie theater.
Yeah.
So good. Or not movie theater. I'm sorry. The video store.
Yes.
Was
when they're
was
going through
fucking incredible.
Yeah. The studio's name? Help me out here. Science something.
Oh, I don't know.
Science Saru. That's the name. Thank you. Thank you to the internet, Wikipedia.
Thank you.
And they do a fantastic job. So it's interesting to me though because it reminded me a lot of Final Fantasy VII Remake.
100%. I wanted to talk to you about just that. That is like the best. If people who know, like that's a fantastic way to break it down. Yeah.
This kind of, hey, we are retelling the story, but what if the story was different? What if like one thing changed?
It's a remix for sure.
Yeah, like what would the ripples be on the story if we changed a major plot point? And so it's also kind of reminds me a little bit of the Evangelion movies as well, which were remakes of, well, the first one is basically a straight up remake of the first handful of episodes of Evangelion, and then the second one ends differently, and then the third and fourth movies just go in a completely different direction.
That's awesome.
It can be. It can also go off the rails a little bit.
Sure.
But I do. Part of me appreciates it that, hey, we made something different. This is something that you can enjoy in addition to what's already out there.
Right.
And the other part of me, which thought a lot about you as you've been playing through Final Fantasy VII Remake without having played original Final Fantasy VII and not knowing big plot points of Final Fantasy VII. It's not that you're not appreciating the game, but you are missing out on the references or the nods or the motivations of why they are changing things. Because for you, Final Fantasy VII Remake, well, that's just Final Fantasy.
That's Final Fantasy VII. That's all I know.
And to me and Johnny, it's they're playing with this thing over there. They're undercutting our expectations of what we know from this part. They're they're making more of a commentary on what was done before, and maybe even a response to what was done before. And
totally.
And for you, it's just like, hey, that's Final Fantasy VII. I don't know, it's the one with Cloud in it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think this show is very similar in that, for somebody like me, I mean, I've seen the movie, so I do have a little bit of that. But for somebody who's read the comic, you're getting a lot of extra stuff out of this. Or even somebody who's watched the movie, you're getting a lot of extra stuff out of this of like, I see what they did here. That's cool. I think that's interesting. Whereas somebody who is just going like, I've never seen Scott Pilgrim, but this anime thing looks kind of cool. Let's check it out. they're
Right.
missing out on a big chunk. And part of like making a remake thing to me is allowing a new audience to discover it, but you're also kind of alienating that audience by not having it be faithful.
Yeah, I think that there's
It's a weird mix.
the best way, like another thing I can really compare it to is my love for Watchmen. Like I absolutely adored Watchmen. It's probably my favorite comic of all time. And when they did the movie, I was excited to have it because it did its best to try and capture what made Watchmen Watchmen, but it felt very different.
Some people said, hey, this is a comic that
And then the TV
you're
show
right.
that HBO does completely remixes everything you knew about both the movie and the comic at the same time, but
Right.
still feels so in the universe and like self-aware. Like I think that's a really big comparison too on like how I felt.
totally.
Comics,
Yeah.
movie, all that.
And that is one where I went backwards. Like I watched the Watchmen movie first.
Yeah.
Who watches the Watchmen movie? It was me. And then afterward went, okay, let's check out the comic. And one of the reasons I did check out the comic was because I heard people say, oh, they made giant changes. The
Yeah.
ending of the story is very different. And I went, oh, that's weird. Why would you change something that is so beloved? Why would you change such a fundamental part of it, like the ending?
Right.
And then hearing somebody go, oh, they left all the pirate shit out. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? How could you possibly have a fucking pirate in this? And then you read the comic and you go, oh, that's okay. I see that how that would work, and that's kind of interesting. I like the movie ending better than the comic ending.
Yeah, for sure.
Just because I think doing something with Dr. Manhattan makes a lot more sense and gives you like it's a little bit more satisfying to me than like, oh, hey, here's like a random tentacle monster.
This is going to be slight spoilers, but not slight, but massive spoilers.
For what?
The TV show of Watchmen.
Okay.
Have
I watched a handful of episodes of the TV show. I thought it was fine, but I think I kind of am done with Watchmen.
I'll do it in a very different, like in a non-spoiler way.
Say whatever you want. I don't care. Doesn't mind.
There's a big reveal for basically Dr. Manhattan, like massive reveal for him, and the whole time they're doing it because you're like, is this really what they're like? Is this who that is? They start to do a rendition of Life on Mars, which is so fucking good considering he's just hanging out on Mars.
Totally.
That moment is like a 10 out of 10 moment for me on a TV show. I was just like, holy shit, that is so fucking brilliant, and it sounded so cool.
Nice. Well done. That is how you unlock one of the
Oh, really?
secret characters. Yep, you got it.
Very cool. This guy is really tough.
The Acrid is not a character in 2. But it is in 1. Apparently it's back here in Returns. So nicely done. Yeah, these guys are beefy. Like, you are still technically in difficulty easy. And we did turn it down to Drizzle, so you have a lot more health here.
We
You are
drizzle 'em,
staying
baby.
alive. Much better.
As
here.
Paula Dean says, we about to drizzle, y'all.
Oh, well, Paula Dean says a lot of things. Some things you shouldn't repeat.
No, but we about to drizzle, y'all. I'll take that.
Oh, man.
My brother went as her for Halloween one year, and his wife went as a
Really?
his wife went as a stick of butter.
It's pretty good.
I thought that
Pretty
was
good.
pretty fucking good. Very dumb, but very, very good. Also, I don't know what I unlocked that gives me those rockets that come out.
I think it's that fireworks one in the middle.
I love that. That's fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
It is a nice burst of damage. Like, sometimes it can kind of be wasted because you open up a container when nothing's around, but also it's just more free rockets. So
Yeah.
absolutely. And you've got like a nice little build going.
Yeah, man. I'm pretty happy with it as long as I can find the portal here, because I think I unlock another character if we beat this stage. I'm pretty sure. So I've been up here.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to keep going that way. Thanks, Jiggy. I hope you have a good night. Talk to you soon.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. So Bobby, what is what's the next thing on your anime journey?
Ghost in the Shell, for sure. I really want to do that, and then I would love more cyberpunk stuff. So
Okay.
I've always been
Ghost in the Shell is is a good start.
I kind of think I would like Akira.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's a classic anime movie. I haven't even followed this advice, and you're not going to do this anyway. And eventually I will do this so I can be better. But the thing with the Akira movie is it's good and it's very important and very influential for people who made anime and anime movies going forward, and people who made any sort of animation, because holy shit, everybody's done that fucking motorcycle bit.
Yes.
Which is one of the coolest things ever, for sure. But man, everybody's fucking done that. The Akira manga is goes much further than what the movie does.
Okay.
And is apparently extremely good, and like that's where the real shit is. And someday I have it on my iPad, and someday I will read the Akira manga. But some people that I've heard have said, hey, you know, you're not really getting the full story if you are not reading the manga and just watching the movie.
Good to know.
Something to consider. Yeah, I think Ghost in the Shell. You're the movie, right?
Yeah.
I don't think this instantly kills you. Maybe. It does. No, you're good.
Okay.
I would get over to the next platform though.
Yeah, like up here.
No. Like to the right, and just you can shoot those things for free.
Oh, okay.
They can't jump over there. So you can just
that's a good point.
Keep wailing on.
Something's healing them.
Yeah, but I think you're doing enough damage where you're outpacing them. Problem is you aren't killing the guys above, but
yeah,
I think that's okay right now. You can wait until you get the full 90 seconds on this. So I think you can just kill, and you're healing up now. You're having that warbender down. You're not going anywhere.
Yep, we're good.
But when you get to 90, you should probably get back up to the next platform to kill those colossi.
Yep. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Ghost in the Shell the movie. That's
I will check that one out for sure. And then what was the other one? Oh, there's been a fan project it's like a 15 or 20 minute short film. It's in the style of Studio
Ghibli.
Oh, yes, and it's Ocarina of Time.
Sure. Okay, I think I've heard about that.
Yeah, so I want to check that out, I think.
Sure.
All right, we're at 90. Let's head up.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Actually, what you can do, you can go up on that platform a little higher, and you should still be able to shoot those colossi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and nothing else is jumping up at you, so those are basically free.
There we go. Don't fuck with me.
What's your RB?
That is the big arrow.
Okay, nice. All right, over halfway done.
Challenge complete. There it is.
There you go. So is that the engineer, maybe?
So I think we got 2 more unlocked now, right?
Accurate and the... I think that might be the engineer.
Oh, there it is. There's the third one.
Cowboy guy, too.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. Pick those things up and then get the hell out of here.
Yep. Damn. That felt good.
Yeah, buddy. Risk of Rain. Good video game.
Yeah, I'm having more fun with this than I have on prior runs.
Yeah, turning it down to drizzle is a very big deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even as somebody who's played a lot of Risk of Rain, I still find just the normal difficulty to be punishing in a way that I don't find all that fun.
I do love the music, though. God damn.
Some good music.
Another game I've been checking out that has a fantastic fucking soundtrack to it is Laika. Do you remember that game? It's the
No, I mean,
it's the wolf on the motorcycle that you deflect bullets. Has a fucking beautiful style to it, man.
Huh. Let me look that up.
I know we talked about it. We were like kind of gushing about how good it looked.
Yeah.
And I completely missed it coming out in October. We played a demo of it, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, this does look a little familiar. We played a demo of this?
Yeah. Because if you want to refill your gun, you have to do a 360, and you can deflect bullets when you're on your motorcycle. And it had like the really graphic death scene of like the person's innards being pulled out. Like it was like the writing in it is so fucking good.
Okay.
I mean, dude, I am blown away by that game.
Well, for the next 14 hours, it's 20% off on Steam.
Can you check if it's on the eShop?
I will check.
I don't see any reason why it couldn't be. Blindly purchase
hang
that and
on.
play it.
It said it was on the Switch, but this now the Wikipedia thing says it's not. So it says it came out October 19th on PC, and then PlayStation 4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S say TBA 2023. So maybe that comes out next month.
Maybe. It's so good, dude.
Yeah.
Like the game starts with a little kid calling you, saying that his friends died and that they've hung him up by his insides, and you like roll up on this kid dead, hanging by his insides. It's insane.
Nice.
Like,
I mean, less of the motorcycle stuff, but still kind of the setting, and it sounds like the tone.
Yeah.
That Lisa game I talked about that got like the definitive edition earlier.
Yes.
Seems like that's in a similar vein of this is kind of a wasteland area that is very fucked up.
Did you ever play? Was that called Omari? Is that the
Omori? Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. I have not played it. It is. I can say it's on the wheel, and it is. It's one I want to check out. I followed Omocat, the designer artist who contributed the art style of that. I liked their stuff on Tumblr. I followed them on Tumblr for a really long time,
Oh, cool.
and so I was kind of following the game a bit, and I can't remember if I've already bought it or am just ready to buy it when it hits the wheel. But yeah, I mean that's kind of hey, we made a fucked up Earthbound, which a lot of people have done. But by all accounts, it sounds like that one is a pretty popular and well-made game that I would like to check out. Also, apparently, like really long.
Oh,
like,
really?
A lot of these Earthbound alikes are, hey, what if we just kind of made the game and also made it really short? But that one's I think supposed to be like 40 hours.
Damn.
Which is exciting in a way. Like, oh wow, somebody really went all out on one of these.
Totally. Oh, is this drone? Yeah.
Oh, you scrap a drone for
Oh.
something. For a war banner. Okay. It's not bad.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm close to dying right now, but I'd like to see what we unlocked when we get ready to wrap up here.
Yeah. I mean, you would probably easily be able to just let yourself die at some point.
Yeah.
But I would like to see you get to the portal. That would at least make things faster to die. Can you go up that last thing on the left? Is that another?
There's not a way up there.
Is that just background? No, that might just be background.
Perhaps. I don't think I've been up here.
I think you might have. I feel like the portal's gonna be down.
We were up here. Okay.
Yeah, this is back where you started.
We went down there, I thought.
Oh, hello, gelatinous thing.
Yeah. Come on, y'all. Don't know if we've been down this side, though. These guys are big.
Oh yeah, they're even bigger in 3D.
Mm-hmm. Find
Found
the bloated...
bloated survivor.
Okay.
Something. That infusion, that's such a good thing. You already had one, but like now you're getting double the effects. There it is. Up.
Oh, shit.
Well, doesn't matter now.
Doesn't matter now. Well, we did find it.
Yeah, you found a couple things. You unlocked
Let's see what we get here.
a couple survivors here. You got the Acrid. You got the... I don't know what that is. That's new for this, I would imagine.
Enforcer.
Enforcer, that's what he's called. He's got like a shotgun.
Bandit.
And the Bandit.
Bitter root.
That's a health-based item. I don't know what the Dead Man's Foot is. Nice!
Oh shit, did not want to do that.
You're all good.
That's cool, man. Like, got some nice new
Done.
classes here.
Picked up a few characters, yeah.
Not bad. Not bad for a little
It's a
run.
good game. It's a good game.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind sometime, probably in 2024 at this point, we've got a lot of Game of the Year stuff that we're gearing up for. But getting back to Risk of Rain 2. And,
I would love that.
Playing some of that. We
Would
played some of that
love
with Jiggy
that.
as well. Like getting Jiggy back in here and on the show.
Totally.
Yeah, good stuff.
Well, that was a ton of fun. I had way more fun with that than I thought I was going to. Risk of Rain's a neat thing, man, for sure. But we got a lot of other neat things going on right now. If you want to follow along with it, you can do so by going to the links there. This week, we checked out Risk of Rain Returns. We've got a quick look going up tomorrow for Persona 5 Tactica. And then Wednesday night, we're back on our Wednesday grind. Chase is going to be taking us through the games coming out in December. Then we've got another cool run-based game called Backpack Hero we took a quick look at that we'll be sharing with you on Thursday. And then Friday night, more than likely, we're going to be checking out Lethal Company, a late in the year favorite for Friday nights. We have a lot of fun with that. Chase, what about you? What do you got going on?
Well, there is going to be a new episode of my Pokemon Stadium Let's Play called Stadium Brats. And it's going up Wednesday, so I'll talk about it on the podcast as well. But I got my good friend Sam Chandler, who's been on Gamers on the Go before, talking about the Pokemon trading card game.
Nice.
And I also went to a Pokemon tournament that he was in. I can't remember if he was playing cards or if he was playing the video game. I think he was playing the video game. But that was a fun look into competitive Pokemon as well. So I've had him on a couple episodes. But now I got to have him on Stadium Brats, which was a lot of fun as we went through the Ultra Ball version of the Poke Cup, which got harder. It was when you were on the episode before this. It was we still stomped it, but it was you had to think a little bit more. We might have gotten touched up in this one.
Yeesh.
So that's a fun episode. Definitely check that out. It comes out Wednesday, 2 p.m. Central, and then I'll make sure to mention it again on Wednesday night's Casual Hour.
Awesome. We'll be live on Wednesday. Come hang out with me, Johnny, and Chase. Chase, thanks for the update. Thanks for hanging out while we did this. We will